What's going on, football fans? It's your boy Lolo. I'm back with Mark. We are officially into week 2 of our 21 days of football. Euros round 2, group whatever
Group
letter
A,
this
B,
is,
C, D through
whatever
F.
it is.
I don't know. I took the F to get here, but I think it was the B today. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was. No, it's the D. The D.
The D?
Anyway,
we
are into week 2. Very excited to be out on the stoop again.
in the full sunshine.
Love to
Full
watch
sunshine.
football.
I'm going to be so tan by the end of the Euros.
We are looking so forward to Friday that we decided it's time to have some beers right now. It's too damn hot. Cheers to you guys. Happy early happy hour. What's going on to all of my Stoop crew out there? And wait, who was first? You said
I think
Jimmy?
Bremner's Ghost was first.
I think Jimmy was first.
Is that Bremner's Ghost? I'm not on a first name basis with anybody. I just go by what they post on there.
He told me I can call him Jimmy.
I'm still going to call him
Just
Bremner's
like
Ghost.
just like Patrick
Grogan,
Bamford
you're in
said
there.
I could call him
Mr. Tom,
Patty.
as always. Villa, Anders,
Bobby Balsam Basher.
Bobby, 2 scoops.
Yeah.
Well, 2 scoops.
You know what, Mr. Tom? You really should have a beer.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers to all you guys. We've gotten through a lot of football. We are in day 7, and that means there were officially 6 days of 3 matches because one only has. So we've already watched 18 matches of.
No, there was only
official
one
urine-
there was only one on the first day
I know.
and 2 on the end of the week.
I know. So 6 days of 3, even though we're in the 7th.
We still had
day.
18. That's a
So
lot of football.
that's 18 matches of football that we've watched, and it's getting better and better. It's so much fun to see teams becoming more cohesive.
Unless you're Austria.
I don't know. I heard you talking shit about Austria's
I'm not talking
performance.
shit. I just don't think
I
they're
still think
consistent.
Austria is a very good team, and you know what? They might beat
They
Denmark.
fucking ate a chocolate bar and got the golden ticket, and that's how they got into this fucking tournament.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Well, my Twitter handle is nothing soccer, which means I know nothing about
No, it's
soccer.
no nothing soccer, and
Well-
you misspelled no as well to just no. So I think it's.
I'm changing it.
No, I think it's extra
I'm
specially
changing
clever.
it. It's not
because
clever.
you know so
at
little
all.
that you don't even know how to
There's
spell.
only one thing that's clever around here, and that's this guy.
Oh,
He
he's
writes
trying to
poems.
suck up
He
to me.
writes songs.
All right, what was the first match of the day?
Nice to see Mark score tonight.
Did you score?
Oh, yeah.
You did.
Oh, yeah, I scored. No, yes, I did. I got the Ukraine game.
Are you talking about sex?
I'm talking
Oh
about
my God! What are we
sexer.
talking?
It's a football.
Scorito.
I did score
What
today.
is going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna reset and start all over.
No, we're
Here
not.
we go.
Here we go.
So first match of the day, early morning, 9 a.m. for us.
Ukraine.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne was amazing.
That
Anyway,
was the
sorry.
last match
I
of
know.
the
Justin
noon.
he knows how to sidetrack me very well. So the first match of the day was
Ukraine and North Macedonia.
Ukraine, my other blind draw team. Ukraine and North Macedonia. Today was the day that we do have to say goodbye so long to Johnny Alioski's chances of moving on to the next round, because I think
Yeah.
officially they are done because of the
they are
tiebreaker rules.
Well, they have no points.
But they could get 3 points, and then they're all with 3 points.
Doesn't
But there's a
Ukraine
tiebreaker
have-
rule.
Ukraine should
Ukraine
have,
has 3.
Oh, I thought they had 4.
No, they have 3.
Oh, that's right.
But the tiebreakers, so just so you know, goal differential doesn't come into play first. It's the second thing.
So
it's
head-to-head goes
Head-to-head
first.
matters
Well,
more.
yeah, this would pretty
So
much
if
eliminate
3
them.
teams have 3 points, it's all who beat who. So
Right.
and then if everybody beat everybody, then it goes to goal differential.
Right.
So they are officially done with the Netherlands winning like they did. So that sucks for them. But Alioski got a European championship goal. So there's that.
he did. But
It was a terrible penalty.
It was a terrible penalty. I don't know how that's being called a penalty. And it is, in my mind, I think it's kind of iffy if he was in the box or out of the box. No, he wasn't. That's not true. I'm thinking of something else. But I still think it was an iffy penalty. But my question is this. So you get award. My question is this. If you get awarded a penalty, that is meant to work toward your advantage rather than just giving you a straight point. You actually have to do something. And you're given an advantage from a certain point within the 18-yard box. Your goalie, it's up to him to stop that. And in this particular case, he does stop it. Why doesn't the play end? Because Alioski is given a second advantage by being a ricochet.
Yep.
And technically, because the entire Ukrainian team is behind him when he gets to the ricochet, he's offsides.
No, he can't be offside.
I understand all this. It
the
just
ball
doesn't.
Was in front of him.
It doesn't make. It doesn't. It just doesn't make sense that you get 2 shots, 2 chances on a ball when the goalie makes a great save, and he's then in a prone position not to make the second save. Yeah. It just doesn't seem very fair.
It sucks.
I guess that's what I'm getting at.
So they've got some rules written in there where, like, if it goes off the post, your team can't be the next players to touch it. The guy who kicked the ball can be, but the rest can't be.
Right. I would think it would be opposite of that because you touched the ball, you kicked it, you can't touch the ball. Somebody else should be able to. It just didn't make much sense to me. And now, granted, we all know how new I am to the world of football.
Well, but here's the thing. It becomes a live ball. So if the keeper catches it and your striker flies down the pitch, he's onside, even with nobody behind him, until he crosses the halfway, the half-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
He's onside. So you could play that game of, I caught the ball, boom, go.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. It should maybe be a dead ball. But then when is it a dead ball? Like,
right. It just seems like there's you're already given an advantage for the penalty.
Yeah, another player has to
get a second advantage because the goalie has done his job. The goalie has saved the penalty kick.
Well, he's half done his job.
He did his job. He saved
it, and you need to keep it, or you need to get it out.
Yeah.
So it was a good save, not a great save. It was a good save. A great save is a save that you either catch or you get the ball out.
Fair enough.
So yes, it sucks on the keeper, and I thought they were going to bring it back in the later penalty, the Memphis Depay one. No. The one that was saved in the second. There was a saved penalty today. I think it was in the second match of the day. I thought they were going to bring it back, and because his foot came off too soon.
Yeah.
And one foot did come off too soon, but the other foot was still on the line. So
right.
It's crazy. It's not the most awesome. I get what you're saying, but it's a
observations of a newbie.
So then it becomes like, well, because you look at like what Messi did, where he went up for the penalty kick and he went up and just passed it to somebody, and that can't be legal either. How did he do that one? I thought Messi did one where he passed it to somebody, and they did the kick.
Little sticky today.
Yeah, it's very hot today. Anyway, I thought Alioski did have a decent game though. He was
much better than he was against Austria. Much better.
But one of my names of the tournament, just one of the names that I love to say, is Goran Pandev. Goran Pandev just sounds amazing to me. Like, I don't know. It's
Go Run, Panda.
I don't know. Something.
I don't know.
If any of y'all have seen Pets 2, it makes me think of the Panda song at the end of it.
Right.
Where he goes, Panda,
yeah,
Panda.
I think my favorite name to say is probably Memphis Depay.
How can you skip Denzel Dumfries?
Denzel Dumfries.
That's an amazing name.
You know, that's a great name.
Denzel Dumfries is like a bad guy in Harry Potter, or
right.
Or,
well, speaking of bad guys, do you think there's a clause in the contract for shit? The name has just escaped me. Samuel L. Jackson. Do you think there's a clause in his contract for how many times he has to say motherfucker?
Probably.
Do you think his agent gets us? We read the script, and there's just not enough motherfuckers in the script for Samuel to take on this.
No, I think it's more like, I'm sorry, if you want him to say the 31st motherfucker in your movie,
he jumps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to do those extra motherfuckers on spec.
Yeah, on spec. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about that match. So that was Macedonia, Ukraine. Mm-hmm. Look, I'm somewhat impressed with Ukraine. Like
they played well.
I didn't expect this much out of them.
They played very well. I was surprised.
But that guy Malinovsky, something like that. He plays in Italy, I believe. He's got a thunder boot and will shoot from anywhere.
Mm.
Every time he gets the ball, I'm just screaming at the television, shoot, shoot, shoot. And so I would like to see more of him.
Mm-hmm.
So
it looks like we might see more.
They might be getting through.
They might be getting through.
Let me see. Of course.
I was going to ask Mr. Director to throw him up, but
no. He's not on here.
Mm.
Anyway. Look, we got some comments clarifying all this stuff. So,
nothing against Alioski and what he did. I mean, it was
look
definitely...
at that. The second penalty was a great save because he knocked the ball away from danger. Yes, you can pass to a teammate, but he can't encroach until it's been kicked. Every few years, someone will try to be clever and pass a penalty forward for another player and then find out it's not legal.
Okay. See, that in itself, that would never make sense to me.
It is legal, Mr. Tom. Ooh, got a little debate going on. Denzel Dumfries is a name destined to have a big money transfer to Everton and play 10 games before being sold at a big loss.
I don't think so. I think he's a little better than that.
Look at that. Saw cute and clever. Bang it in the top corner. It's why I enjoy Aubameyang's corners, because he usually kicks it into the side netting, the inner side netting up there where got that bitch. Got that mosquito. But yeah, I like that. I like that, Jimmy. I'm with you. That's 4 goals for Ukraine, and they know where the net is. Conceded 4-2, mind you. Yeah, they do know where the net is. They're scoring goals. It's kind of really good. Via Martin, it's rarely, if ever, actually executed legally. Barca were the last to do it. Yeah, because I remember, I think Messi did it for Neymar, because Neymar was on a hat trick or something. No, Messi was on a hat trick. And
he's like, I don't want to score 4 goals.
He was like,
share the wealth.
No, you should have one too. What do I need another hat trick for? But yeah, so John, throw up that the standings for this group.
For Group C, yeah.
Yeah, so that puts Ukraine in second. They lost to Netherlands, but they beat North Macedonia, and they play Austria. So the Ukraine-Austria match will be
huge.
That one could be
that
like
will, that will
3-2 sort of match.
Because as it sits, Netherlands is in.
Netherlands is in. They play North Macedonia.
So Ukraine-Austria, that turns out to be the biggest. That might be. Wait a minute. Yeah. Ukraine-Austria on. Where's that? What time or what day?
Ukraine-Austria is on the 21st.
21st,
whenever that is. 4 days from now. So.
It's Monday.
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 All right. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. All right. So let's move on to the second match of the day. The second match of the day was a cracking match.
Yeah, the match of the day, as
That was
far
a
as
lot
I'm
of fun.
concerned.
That was
I really enjoyed it.
Denmark
and Belgium.
So right away, like we got to talk about what that means. For the Christian Eriksen, he's doing better. He's getting a defibrillator put in. He's watching the match, and we didn't do man of the match. We'll get back to it in a second. We'll do man of the match, all of them as we go through. But I just want to say, get well soon, Eriksen. Well done by the teams to get together and coordinate something
little,
like that.
Minute of silence.
Yeah. So and I gotta say, at the 10-minute mark, I stood there and clapped for a while as well in my office by myself. But it's something where that was nice to see.
I got a little
all the teams come together and
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So that was good. But Denmark came to play.
Oh yeah.
There
was a fire about them. And I also think they understood what this match meant, because you lose, that's it. They're not gonna advance. Yeah. There's no chance. And so they took it to them. They took it to Belgium, and I gotta say, look, I picked Belgium. I much prefer Belgium, but I gotta say, do you not like what I'm saying? Would you look?
There's this mosquito that's about to get you, man.
Yeah, it's the fly that rode from
Buffalo. It just
Buffalo.
won't zap.
I tell you, but I gotta say, by the half, I was really, really rooting for Denmark. Did anybody else feel that?
No, I think this was a match where everybody was unless you're Belgian, you were rooting for Denmark just because, you know what? Go for it. This is the one I'll give you. Go for it. Then when you come up and you face my team, you'll be done. Here, you want to scoot over
I'm
here?
I'm a milky bastard here, aren't I? I better
hot?
move
Come over here, man.
I'm better being too hot.
Get in the shade over here.
I'm just a milky
Sorry,
bastard.
guys.
I was blowing out. I'm still blowing out.
Hello. There you go. I'll just stay like this.
Hello.
I'm not gonna do
that.
that.
No, don't do that. I'll find the shadows. Standing in the shadow of love.
But Denmark, look, it just makes it sort of reinforces the fact that it sucked that they decided to replay that or to finish the match, because looking at Finland, they shouldn't have won that game.
No,
they shouldn't have beat Denmark.
No.
The way Denmark played today, and imagine,
oh my goodness,
with Eriksen out on the pitch, with somebody to actually string shit together.
Either or, they still played out of their mind.
The dude who's filling in for him, I forget his name, number 14. He's young. I think he's 20 or something. He's really he was killing it. But then what? Damsgaard. That's
that young dude.
That may be one of my Damsgaard.
Damsgaard. He's 20 years old.
I wonder what his forefathers did. They guarded the dam, probably.
Sounds good to me.
That's
but,
good.
They're probably soccer players for all we saw today.
He was fantastic. He was really, really good. But you're totally right, Bobby, because how fair is it that at halftime you can bring on Kevin De Bruyne and then, we're going to make another substitute. We're going to bring in Eden Hazard. Oh, and then we're going to make another one. We're going to bring in Axel Witsel off the bench.
It's an embarrassment of riches that we witnessed in the Premier League this year with Man City.
And now
it's just stupid. It's just so damn stupid.
Yeah. That dive, though. Yeah, you know what? We saw 2 yellow cards today for dives, which was awesome.
I think the one in the Ukraine match was worse. I think
they both stood up and were
that was pretty much the flop. Well, no, the second one in the Denmark match, the guy was like, yeah, flopped. The other guy was like, oh, wait a minute, he caught me. Which, no, it was, I labeled it the flop of the tournament.
Yeah. It was, I don't know if we've seen the flop of the tournament yet.
No, not yet.
Because we're talking about We're talking about flops from Denmark and Ukraine. You haven't even seen the best actors, the Italians, the Portuguese, the Spaniards.
Wait until the England-Scotland game. They're just going to be flopping around the entire time.
I don't see them as big. Now, if Grealish plays, yeah. If Grealish plays, you're going to see some flopping about. But I agree with you right there, Ben. Refereeing and VAR have been top-notch. The decision for the penalty is the only,
on the third game?
I think I'm losing track of which.
That's the third game.
There were 3 penalties today.
But the one that you're talking about was the one was in the early of the Netherlands Austria game. That was a silly penalty.
Yep, Mark, enter Grealish. It's called flopping because of basketball? I don't know.
I'm not really sure, but I do know that there was a New York player named John Starks who was the biggest flopper of all time, and finally the NBA said, yeah, no more. That's a tech. You flop, you get teed up. 2 of those, you're shown the door.
Which I cannot even remember. So the first penalty, the Alioski penalty was somebody stepped on his foot, not on him, on somebody.
Yeah, it was some sort of fanciful,
excuse me,
jarring. I want to say
somebody got their foot stepped on.
Was it now? When you watch 25 hours of football in 7 days,
Ben, I think you're right. They were all penalties by the books. It was soft based on what's been going on in the tournament. They've been letting them play. They've been letting them get away with lots of things.
Yeah, and it's been progressing. We talked about the first few days. Refs are letting them play. Then the guy gets the double yellow.
No, the double yellow I've got absolutely
I don't
no
have a problem with it either.
Because both of the challenges are almost written in the books of you have to give a yellow card.
I totally get that.
Stepped on someone's
foot.
What
we were seeing was we weren't seeing anything, and then finally
3 penalties in one day.
Exactly. We haven't seen our red card yet, but I don't think we see a red card.
I think the Premier League needs to bring in some of these refs. We need to figure out, is it a pay gap or what is it that the Premier League is referred to as the best club in the world or the best league in the world. So how does it have the shittiest referees and the shittiest implementation of VAR? Or is it a pay thing? Do we have to pay these guys more? We got to get them better outfits.
I honestly think it's a situation of that. Allows...
one was a handball, one a kick, another a stamp. I think it was the kick. Yeah, the kick I had. No, the handball too. I was a little
that was definitely a handball.
Yes, it was a handball,
definitely
but
a handball.
Listen, they played it in slow motion. The guy who hit it was Malinovsky, who the ball must have been going 60, 70 miles an hour, and he was in the wall there. He probably would have died if it hit him in the head. And it was this. It was this.
No, it was a little more. It was a little more this.
It wasn't.
It was a little more Thriller hands.
It was this. It wasn't. Yeah. So Ben, you think it's attitude? You think it's 100% on the personnel? It's not that the Premier League is doing something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it sways toward getting the teams that you want in those next tier tournaments. They're gonna have the bigger television audience and all that shit.
Mr. Tom is saying it's just the fact that they're British, they're English, so they just suck.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I don't even know if that's what you mean.
But Belgium. Oh, so then you bring on Kevin De Bruyne, and you're like.
It was
it's okay.
Watching a completely different team.
You don't realize, a lot of people forget Kevin De Bruyne. The reason he was hurt, it wasn't like a hamstring tweak. It was he had surgery on his face from Rudiger.
Because Rudiger threw his shoulder in his face like a fucking rocket, like it was a missile attack. Bam!
Um,
Crushed him.
Via Martin, all I'm saying is watch that replay in fast motion. The dude was saving his life. I'm sorry. The Malinowski hit it so freaking hard. And so, yes, by letter of the law, his hands were a little bit out of here and it hit him. I just think he actually would have died.
I don't think we can say that in this tournament.
Why? Nobody died.
Almost.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
I'm just saying. I'm
soft.
It's too soon. Too soon.
I am soft. I respect people's faces. And I would not be a defender. I am far too soft for that. I'd be crying. And I'm not fast enough to be a striker or a winger. So I'd probably be like attacking mid or assistant coach. That's probably what I would be. Even though when we would play here in the park, I've got a low center of gravity. So I like to just get on the ball and let people flip and fall over me when they come and try to get it. And they try and knock me over and I don't fall down. I'm like a
weeble wobble.
Yeah, you guys remember the weeble wobbles?
A low center of gravity means you're short and fat.
Exactly. Yes. Better than being tall and fat. That's all I'm saying. Tall and fat, you get knocked over easy. I'm short and fat. It's getting there. And I'm working on it, but definitely soft. I do not like being hit. Exactly. Via Martin. Ugly people can get hit in the face all they want. It's only going to make it better. I could be the corner flag. Absolutely. I'd be really good at standing there and going, hi. Oh, that one's a goal kick. Oh, that one's a throw in. I'd be really good at that.
Jamie Vardy comes along and destroys.
Beats and kicks me, and I just
he scores, and he's so angry because he scores. He's just crushed,
shatter,
and then he gets the yellow card. You know,
absolutely, it would be fun. What up, Zero Fox? How you doing?
Zero Fox.
Mike Dean. Oh, he's just corrupt.
Now you want to talk about somebody that thinks he's pretty. Man, he blows
Dean.
He blows a whistle so he can be on screen.
Whoever told him he's pretty?
He thinks it is because he wants his FaceTime.
Oh.
He blows the whistle and he runs around a little bit. No, I don't want you. Yeah. And then hold on, I'm going to take a look. And then he goes to 2 monitors.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into this. Well, we can have Mr. Tom maybe tomorrow in the private happy hour chat after happy hour. We can get into what I actually feel about all of that stuff. So right now I just stopped myself from getting myself canned because you know how people are sensitive. Anyway, so let's go. Oh, they bring Kevin De Bruyne on, and Kevin De Bruyne. You forget that he's not working off a hamstring. He's not working off an injured calf. De Bruyne was injured in the face. And so they were like, no, we just don't want his stitches to pop, so he's going to miss the first match. I would have
loved it if he would have put on a Rudiger-style mask, but like more like Harlequin-like to highlight the fact that he's wearing a mask. And it's so anti-Rudiger because fuck Rudiger.
Yeah.
He's a thug. I hate him.
But he is so good. And you know what happened? Before he came out on the pitch, Romelu Lukaku was in the center. He was right in the middle and going forward. And you bring on De Bruyne, and that pushed not necessarily De Bruyne center forward, just
pushed him out.
He had that space, and Lukaku went out to the right. First ball, Lukaku was like, oh, I got this guy. This guy who they've got on me, I can burn him. So just get me the ball. I'm gonna flick it, and I'll burn him. Lukaku, man, the dude is like 18 feet tall, 8,000 pounds.
He's a big boy.
Twinkle toes. Did you see like the goal? The first their first goal was all from him. He was trapped on the line. Was
that to Hazard?
It was eventually to Hazard, yeah.
Mini Hazard.
But he was on the line. He was on right almost out of bounds, being closed down, and he just starts doing this twinkle toe shit where he's moving the ball, boom, 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 goes around like 3 guys so calmly too. And then all of a sudden picks a perfect little pass to De Bruyne, who picks a perfect little pass.
It was like, I don't play FIFA, but I've watched people play FIFA, which is lame. But that was FIFA.
Yeah. And that was bad. And then the last goal was a team playing so selflessly. Yeah, so the original pass, and then 2 quick little think, and then De Bruyne is there, just slowly walking up. And if you're going to have anyone in the world on a ball falling right there, De Bruyne. I would rather him have a live ball right there at the edge of the box than have him shoot a penalty. We all know what happened with that earlier in the season. So
was that against the Wolves? I think it was against.
No,
Wolves.
I think it was against Liverpool.
When he misses.
Yeah.
Oh, because it was such a lame penalty that he was just like.
That's what we said. We were like, it shouldn't have been a penalty to begin with.
Roll tape.
So he's so nice. He went ahead and.
I think I'm thinking of Vardy. Vardy missed one against Wolves.
I don't know. Got another one, guys.
He's almost on a hat trick.
I'm on a brace. All right, let's go. No, I got a brace. He's like a tank on the pitch playing against soldiers. He is. You expect Lukaku to just barrel through shit and be a bit more clumsy, but he's just so twinkle toes. That's all I could say was twinkle toes.
He's very agile, if you will, and he will almost every time.
Without Mark and De Bruyne, are you Mark De Bruyne?
Am I Mark De Bruyne?
They're all calling you De Bruyne.
Everybody
thinks
thinks I look like De Bruyne. No, he's
so now
much
it's Mark and De Bruyne. There you go.
And it's Kevin De Bruyne in Home Alone 6. I have no clothes.
But he's absolutely fantastic. He makes everyone on the pitch better. But that team, the problem for Belgium is that I feel that people can score on them. So the whole first half, if there was an attacking presence for Denmark,
I disagree. They had like 5 shots on goal in the first half.
That's what I'm saying. If they had a good presence,
that's a good attacking presence.
No, they should have been made. They should have been converted.
Who
do they have? A bunch of Timo Werners?
I don't know who
All
they
I'm
have.
saying
I
is
don't know
as
that
good
team
as-
very well. But what I'm saying is that if
good-
you have those many shots on goals in the first half, that's an attack.
No, yes, that's an attack, but
that's
it's
an attacking
it's not a
presence.
good.
It's not a finishing presence.
Listen,
Are you looking for a finisher for that team? Because they don't have one. But today they attacked.
what the fuck is a point of an attack if you're not going to finish? So what I'm saying is if they go up against a better attacking team, a better finishing team, if they go up against even like the Netherlands, who I would say is very similar. Yes, Belgium's going to score goals on the Netherlands, of course, but they're going to get scored on.
Okay, fair enough.
If they go up against France, they'll probably score a goal, maybe 2 against France, but France will get 3,
maybe
4.
I don't know.
If it's this Belgium team, they're just not fast enough getting back. I don't know. I'm just saying what I'm.
I know what you're saying.
Same thing to me with Netherlands. When we get to Netherlands looked good, but if I'm a team, I'm not afraid of the Netherlands.
No, not at all. Not at all. I think Austria was just that bad.
No, they weren't.
I don't think they were running. They had no
Austria
continuity.
They had
nothing. They had nothing today.
And you know what really fucked them? As much as you guys may not like him,
Arnautovic. The guy that
not being able to bring on Arnautovic in the 70th minute, 60th minute, and switch shit around.
Was he the one that said beep 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 beep? I want to beep beep your mother.
And that's That's the whole thing with your fucking career. That's why the guy is a shit show.
Yeah,
is
that's pretty
because
stupid.
why would you do that? And now you hurt your team in a match where you know what, that probably could have ended 2-2.
Maybe.
Now Netherlands also should have scored like 2 more.
I think Netherlands. I thought Netherlands could have had 5.
They could have had a bunch.
You know,
and they're. You know, I hear you, Sorin. You know, I'm wearing my orange for them. I want to like them. Seeing Memphis Depay completely miss a sitter bothered me.
Ooh, yeah.
Genie Wijnaldum, as much
such
as I like him.
a beautiful pass to him, too. He could have taken the goal himself. And thank you. See, I'm right again. The Euros is where it's at. That's where Mark gets to be right.
I don't know, man.
Because come Premier time, not going to be.
I don't know.
Wolves signed somebody today, and he was given the same number as Willy Bali.
Uh-oh.
So I
they
guess
can't have the same number.
I guess Willy Bali is
off to Bali.
Off
to the Bali league.
I don't know. I hope the COVID the illness that he had isn't what is causing that to happen. I don't wish that on anyone, and I really liked Willy Bali, and that's all we're going to say about that. I'll talk more on happy hour.
All right, listen. Instead of going every single match, man of the match, I would like to ask you guys in the audience here, and you, Mark, who was your man of the match day? Who won the match day?
Who won the match day?
Yeah, who won the match day?
Kevin De Bruyne. He comes on and he completely changed what was happening, and it just what happened with him on the field. There's an assist, and he scores a goal from like distance. You know, that's who I give it to. I give it to Kevin De Bruyne because we didn't even know he was going to play today.
I knew he was going to play. I told y'all he was going to play.
I didn't think he was going to play.
I told y'all he was back for this match.
Any of you Scarito guys that had him as your midfielder, I think you got like 64 points or something like that. Midfielder scores, or no, that would just be one. Midfielder scores, 32. I think you get 32 straight up. And that's not a bad pick.
Nobody picked De Bruyne.
I bet you
I don't think anybody picked De Bruyne.
I thought about it.
We'll see.
I just didn't think he'd play.
I thought it was going to be a lot more terrible today at Scorito, but I think I ended up doing okay. So there's a shout for Kevin De Bruyne as man of the match day.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, Kevin De Bruyne definitely.
Yeah, he totally changed the match.
Yep.
The game became different. And not that the first half wasn't entertaining to watch, because Belgium is very, very entertaining to watch. They've got a lot of really great players who have really great football minds. But De Bruyne comes on at halftime, and you're watching a completely different team. And to have all that success on top of it, just saying.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Kevin De Bruyne.
Mark's right again.
Do it to it. All right, John, I think it's about time that we take a look at those Scorito scores and see how we are all doing, because I thought I was going to have a shitty day, and I ended up doing okay.
I did well. Everyone else did better than me.
I think I got
I dropped down to I'm in 28th place.
John is in top 10. Points.
Got where's our Spurs fan?
What are you talking about? Mr. Tom dropping to third. Rob is up there. He's a Spurs fan. Is that who you're talking about?
Bartlemania, man. Bartlemania?
Beatlemania, yeah.
No, Gavin G. Gavin the G.
Oh, I don't know. What is his name on here?
It's Gavin the G.
Oh, it's Gabby G.
Gabby G.
All right, let's see.
Gabby
2 correct scores for you today, Mr. Tom. Oh, so you actually went up. I guess you dropped down. All right. Let's see. Did I move up?
You're in 20th. Yeah, Gavin's 13th. But actually, what I want to do is I want to go back up to the top 10, Mr. Director, just to point something out. Beelzeboys. You got 436 points today.
Bielsa's boys today.
Damn. Scroll back down. Whatever you did, undo it. Go to total. So those are points for the maybe that's just for the round. I don't know. But he got
today.
He got 436. So in the second round, I guess. But damn, that's impressive.
Today got 150. That's for the round. That's for
Gotcha.
the round. I was like,
Gotcha.
How do you do that?
I don't do math.
How do you do
man?
400 points?
I was an anthropology major. You do the math.
Nope. Yeah, that's points for the round.
Anthropology. Yeah, that you really, I don't even want to say anything.
Don't. All it got me was in debt. Because in America, when you go to college, you go into debt.
That would be an anthropological matter. Wait, so we never even got to me. Where am I on there?
You're like 17th.
How did I go down? No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I thought I did pretty well
today.
The
next one, you're like 23rd. 25th.
I went down 12 spots.
I only went down
I got
9, but I think that's from
today.
the last match.
Oh, because yesterday I got nothing.
This is not for the day. That's not for the day.
That's for the round.
That's for the round.
And the round started yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I got 0. Today I got 166.
Well, I got a $180 for the round so far. I'm not doing so good in the second round, and it's going to get even worse. So that that donation that I'm so generously going to give when I'm at the bottom of the table. Now the zeros don't count because those are guys that signed up and didn't make their picks and they're out. And there was even somebody that did like.
How are you going to get below 0?
I understand that part.
They don't matter to you.
Of course they matter to Mr. Chelsea. Oh,
where is he? 36th.
He's dogging it.
Let's see Najee's picks. Let's see what he picked.
Got 60 points today. I think he got the Macedonia. No, he didn't get that. He got the Belgium game. How do you pick 1 goal for Belgium, even though it got you 60?
Wait, he picked 1-0.
Yeah.
And he said 2-2. Najee got 60 points there. I'm sure he has Lukaku. I think he did all right. Damn, son. See, I wish you could change scores, though, because, we're learning about these teams a lot more and more. I could make better predictions.
Exactly.
Right now.
But, that's just
I guess
the nature of the beast, my friend.
In the next rounds, not the next rounds, but the knockout stages, we'll be able to vote again.
Right. I would hope so. I'm wondering if you get bonus points since they're breaking it down into rounds. So, you get X amount because you did well in the first round, you did well in the second round, you get extra bonus points, whatever.
Oh, no. But in the end of the group stages, you get points for each group
that you got correct.
That you got correct.
You got the bracket
first and
correct.
Second place. First and second.
Gotcha.
I believe it's only first and second.
I'm not going to do very well with that.
But here's the thing. If you do well on your picks, you probably got those right because you've picked the correct winners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something.
So, the worse you did, you're probably not going to get the right standings because you didn't even get the fucking things right. So that's going to be a real fucking separator. Yeah.
So Mr. Tom picked Spain 3-2 over Poland. You don't even want to know what I picked.
Excuse me.
I don't even want to remember what I picked. I think I think it was like happy hour drinking when I started doing that. The mosquitoes are ridiculous here. If you have any idea,
they're getting
do you have mosquitoes in England? Because I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. But they are motherfucking bloodsuckers right here.
Yeah, they're bad right now. Anyway, so guys, that's about it for today's match day. Let's look ahead to tomorrow because tomorrow is a massive game. The one that everybody's looking forward to is England versus Scotland at Wembley.
Hey,
But
Croatia
listen,
and Czech is not going to be a snoozer either, man.
That's what I'm saying. But Sweden, Slovakia, because Sweden drew with Spain,
yeah,
and Slovakia lost to.
Damn,
got
dude,
it.
You got two.
And Slovakia lost to. Who else is in the group?
Slovakia lost to Netherlands. I don't remember. I can't keep all these games in
Fuck, I don't remember.
I've watched like 18
anyway,
games.
The Sweden Slovakia now matters even more because
the winner out of that.
The winner, if Sweden wins, let's see. Let's go and look here. John needs to help
Where's
us.
the let's see the standings for Group E or D? D.
The Spain, Slovakia won. Yes, exactly. Thank you. So Slovakia won. If they can beat Sweden, Slovakia will essentially
Clinch?
nearly not clinch, but they will clinch a berth into the next round.
Would you stop?
I'm tired of being bit, man.
Snake bit, motherfucker.
So Slovakia are top. John, do you have that or no? Or he's getting it. Sorry, guys.
Standings. Here we go. That's A, B. Let's go down to D. There it is. That's the one.
No.
Oh no. You want E.
There we go.
You want
I want
the E group. E group.
E.
There we go.
Yes. Oh, yes. Slovakia beat Poland. So Spain play Poland. If Spain can beat Poland, and
wow,
it's all Slovakia beating Poland was not supposed to happen. Spain drawing in Sweden was more predictable, but Spain really should have beat Sweden. So it should have really been Poland, Slovakia draw, Spain up on top. But Spain doesn't like to do things.
And I got to tell you, man, Poland looked awful against Slovakia. And in that whole, like, picking things ahead of time, I have Poland beating Spain.
Poland beating Spain. You know, I don't think that's too far off before, except the way that they played against Slovakia just looked like nothing. Just looked like their whole goal is to get balls into Lewandowski, but that's not how they work.
Right.
It just doesn't work that way. So and they were a man short. They were a man short for most of the game as well. That was the red card. But it wasn't working for them before anyway. So hopefully Spain can beat Poland. But the Slovakia-Sweden game has huge implications.
It's definitely gonna mess shit up. That's for sure.
Because if they can win, if Sweden can win, they're on top of the group no matter what happens with Spain-Poland.
And that Slovakia-Spain match in the third round becomes huge.
Yeah, then it becomes huge.
Yeah, for sure.
And somebody said it right now. In this format, you usually, if you win one, you're usually good. You're usually good enough to get through because there's a bunch of third and fourth place teams that won't score. That won't win a game. So yeah, very exciting. And then the second match of the day is
don't work.
I mean, I haven't been bitten as much. It bothers me because I know they will bite me because I sprayed the hell out of myself. But the second match of the day is the Czech Republic against Croatia. So now here's where we see if Croatia is actually Croatia, if they're the real Croatia, or if they're that team that we saw play Italy. England. Was England that good, or was Croatia that bad? So we'll see how it goes. I think Croatia just don't have it. I just don't think Croatia are.
I think anybody,
not the
if
same
anybody
team.
thought that Croatia was going to be good, they're looking back like in 2018 or whenever during the World Cup when they went to the semifinals. Or no, they were in the
We'll
finals.
see you, Ben. We'll see you guys
Croatia
tomorrow.
went to the finals in the World Cup, right? And they lost to France.
Yep.
France.
But listen, they had to go to extra time and then to penalties in all of the closing round, in all of the knockout rounds.
Right.
So by the time they got to the finals, they had played 120 minutes plus every single round. And then there's France there, like well rested. They were taking care of people.
Yeah.
Left and right. So it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow. And then we've got all sorts of fun going on at happy hour. So hopefully you guys can all join us tomorrow for our post match at 5:30, and then for happy hour at 7. I got trivia done today, and Mr. Tom, just for you, 1994 World Cup is on there. So hopefully I can stump you with some of the ones that I found. So yeah, Rakitic not on the team, huge thing, but yeah. So
Yeah, because he went all like Jeopardy Trebek on him, didn't he? He's like, your mother,
Trebek. Yeah.
That's not what your mother told me.
I'll take the penis, my dear.
Jap anal relations.
I'll
Still
take
crack. It just
the rapist for 500.
just cracks me up, man. Oh, good Lord.
Mr. Tom, that's what you requested. I don't know if you know that. Didn't he say 1994
I thought he
World Cup?
did.
That's what you got, Tom.
That's what you got. You don't
be going back on it now. So
yeah,
you better start
man.
brushing up.
Careful with what you ask for.
Better start brushing up.
So get on Wikipedia and the World Cupopedia and the Cup of Worldpedia. And I got a pedia. So let's wrap this up.
Hold on. Don't look at all these. I just need to so, and I have a special game for you guys coming up tomorrow, where you're going to have to guess the look-alike. So, for example, which player in the Euros competition right now does this look like? Go for it, John. Who is that? Like, I see it so perfect.
I mean, I don't want to be like derogatory or.
What is derogatory? It's a Ninja Turtle.
Is that Mbappe? I don't know. Can you put that over my face? Because I would look so much prettier.
Look, they haven't guessed it.
I just want to look.
They haven't guessed it, so don't worry. You guys go ahead. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It is not Rudiger. I mean, it may be Rudiger. We'll just have to look at it because he has the mask.
He has the mask on.
No, but we're going to be playing some of those tomorrow, so those are going to be a lot of fun. And we'll also be talking about the Premier League schedule that came out a little bit, and we'll have a bunch of your usual drunks coming out.
I got a lot to say about that.
And we will be yelling at all the guys who are not able to make it to our 5:30 p.m. shows every day.
Bastards.
So we'll be yelling at them tomorrow.
Yeah. Y'all going to hear it from us.
So thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to hit that like button and share it with everybody. Invite everybody you know. Invite all your England and Scotland fans tomorrow to watch the show.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be fun.
And let us know that y'all care about the Euros rather than Leeds and the Premier League. And we care about Leeds.
All right. So from Brooklyn, y'all, it's been good talking to you. We'll see you tomorrow. Same dirty time. Same dirty stoop.
Dirty stoop.
Adios, bitches.